I was probably too welcome to another video, and today we're doing a quick trade recap. How I passed this Take Profit Trader account. Actually, I passed this Take Profit Trader 150K account. I'll show y'all. As y'all can see, that's what these extra executions are for. I was like $10 away, so I was like, let me just scalp it right quick. So I took a loss at first, but then you see took a win, made it. So yeah, made $841 today on this account, passed it. And I'm gonna show y'all the trade that I took, what I was looking for, and all of that. So let me take these executions off right quick. So start can be a little clean. So going into the day, honestly, I wanted to mainly we had 8:30 and then 9:45 news. So I wanted to see the reactions from there. As I've seen, 8:30 news didn't really do too much. This is the 8:30 news candle. Same with 9:45 as well. We had no real reaction from news. So with that, I was already, going into the day with lower risk due to the fact that also we had took Asia and London pre-market. We had an SMT at Asia. However, we did take Asia and London pre-market. As y'all can see, that is usually a sign that New York Open won't be the best, won't be the most volatile, won't have the most efficient price action. So I was being patient. I didn't want to put risk on the table when I know that conditions are not in my favor. So I only took this trade with one contract, where usually I'm entering with like 3 to 4. On this account, it's 150K. I have more leverage. So yeah, took this trade one contract. I was just being patient right now. Off of open, I wanted to wait to see if we were going to inverse the 15-minute, which we did get. So from here, I wanted to see longs. I wanted to see us push into previous day high, or Asia high. Asia high, and then previous day high up here, or like a couple days ago that high. We had a relative equal on ES as well. I wanted to see all of that get taken. So once we inverse the 15-minute, I was looking for longs off of open, but we got this very strong wick. The reason I didn't take a long off of open is because I have a rule. I don't like to trade the first 5 minutes of the market. Didn't touch any of this. So now from here, we look very bearish. Thank you closed beneath the 5-minute. This is honestly not a bad 5-minute setup at all. Let me just remove this right quick. We had an S&T at the highs, inversion for value gap plus a change in the state with resting sell side beneath us. We had an untapped imbalance as a potential target, but the reason I didn't take this was because ES was still holding and we had 9:45 news. So I wanted to wait to see if we were going to get, if this was just manipulation for news, and how news was going to kind of counteract what the market was giving me, because it didn't really make sense. Overall, I was more bullish. I didn't want to see a sell off, so I didn't take this short. Thankfully, I did save myself a loss. And yeah, so from there, and we were also still respecting the daily opening gap, as y'all can see right here. Let me take these candles off right quick. Y'all can see we're still respecting the daily opening gap. We had an SMT at these lows as well with this 15-minute imbalance. So I'm like, all right, we continue to respect this gap. We're probably still going to get bought up. The only way I'm fully bearish is if we disrespect this gap and we get a body close beneath this low right here, which we never got, which is why I never tried this short. From there, I was really just waiting. As I seen, we were still respecting it. This candle right here, once I noticed that we were still respecting, I was like, all right, we're probably going to get bought up, but for me to fully be bullish, I need this 1 minute to get ran through, which it did. However, it got ran through the minute before news, so I did not execute on this candle. I waited to see what the news candle was going to do, if we were going to get some type of super big volatile, because I think today is like CPI or something like that. So I didn't even want to risk it. That's usually a volatile news event. I didn't want to risk it. It's red folder. I was like, all right, just wait. Didn't execute on this candle, which 9 times out of 10, any other time I would have, because we had an SMT at the lows, respecting a higher time frame imbalance, inversion for value gap, a lot of sell side. We also had equal highs, like a lot of reason for price to get bought up. So from there, news candle open, as y'all can see. Well, right here, really, I'll show you the 15-second, because it'll show you a little bit better. Once news opened up, we had no volume, or no real major wick. So from there, this is where I entered my first position, well, my only position really. As you can see, I got a pretty good feel like right there. My stop was beneath this 1 minute. Well, initially my stop was down here, but I ended up moving it beneath this 1 minute once we got this first candle right here, especially because it's 9:45 opening up. We're opening up bullish. Good sign. I want to see us really get bought up. So from there, ended up entering. I moved my stop to break even once we tapped this volume imbalance because we put in an SMT with ES. ES had already taken this high, NQ didn't, and we were in a volume imbalance. So I moved my stop to break even. I didn't even want to run the risk of getting stopped out on this trade just because of how volatile the market was. I didn't want to put a lot of risk on the table, especially when I'm very close to passing this account. I'm just trying to pass it and get it over with. So same with my top step accounts as well. I can show y'all on the phone. I forgot, my bad. Oh, I made like 444 on that. I don't know if y'all seen that for real, but that's what I made on top step account, $444. But yeah, did the same exact thing on that account as well. Moved to break even once we tapped this volume imbalance because initially we did respect it, but we got this very strong candle right here that pushed us through it. And my take profit, very simple. SMT, respecting imbalance, inversion for value gap, A plus setup. We then got the change in state on this candle right here as well, which just gave me ultimate confirmation in this trade. So I felt good. Now the trade I took after this, I took a short that got, what did I take? Yeah, I took a long on this candle because we had inverse the 10-second. We inverse this 10-second. I needed like $10. Let me just try to scalp it real quick. I stopped out, lost like 90. So then I just doubled down on the short because on the this is initially what I wanted to see. We closed below the 1 minute. We're gonna sell off, which is what we did. So I was able to pass the account out tomorrow. I'm not sure the exact criteria because you need 5 trading days. This is my 4th. So I don't know if I need to like scalp to execute a position or whatever the case may be, but I'll figure that out later. But yeah, that is that though. We are undefeated for the week. We are 4 for 4. We have been, trading pretty well recently, been very patient and been executing pretty well. So super grateful, super happy. And honestly, if I didn't need this 5th trading day, I'd probably take tomorrow off, but can't because I need this 5th trading day. So yeah, I will catch y'all tomorrow. Discord, link in the description, free for the first 2 months. Same exact rundown I gave y'all yesterday. I'm moving to college in a couple weeks, and I don't want to try to charge y'all to run this Discord until I get fully acclimated with my situation at school and I get my schedule down packed and I get kind of in that routine. And if I don't feel like it is, I'm able to provide y'all the best services possible, then I'm gonna make it completely free. So it's like a trial run right now just to see how I feel, running it. And yeah, that'll kind of determine it. I leave for school in literally a month, so I want to give y'all this first 2 months for free so that I can just get used to it, get in the routine. So yeah, please join that up. Learn from me, take these exact trades with me. I'm calling them out live, sharing my screen, all that. Anything y'all need to see, ask me questions. I passed this account. This is my first account with them, my first time passing an account with them. So super cool, super happy. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one though. Thank you for watching. Peace out.